And these flowers smell so good. Oh my god, look at them. So good. I'm gonna like put it up my nose. All right. That will be the background today. What is that? And I haven't even smoked yet. Here she is. My tiny little stogie. It is a full moon in Libra. Welcome, the first full moon of spring. It feels as though it's taken me 20 years to get here. And my camera is a little crooked, hold on. Why is it crooked like that? Oh, and it's cold too. Oh my god, it's cold. I'm in Florida and it's cold. I feel as though I'm celebrating something that I haven't even opened to celebrate yet, if that makes sense. I feel as though I'm just grateful that I'm getting to this point in my life where I am creatively like coming alive again. Because I think before I graduated high school, I was this person that just loved to create, and if I could put my hands in anything, I could learn it, especially if it like involved other people and community. I freaking loved it. And I created so many projects, and sadly, unless the universe has like a big surprise for me, I don't have any of the footage from the past. And oh, I wish I knew it was important to save, but I can't go back. And at this point in my life, it just feels like I am being called to remember her. Also, my birthday is in 5 days. I'm gonna be 32. 32. I still feel like I'm 20, which is great. I've never felt more healthy and more alive. And I've gotten everything I've ever ventured and wished for in my entire life. And at this point in my life, like, I'm wanting to create and be more brave and venture out into the world and meet people and collaborate and just like share my story. Whew. I remember when I was younger, I used to make videos and I knew that I could post them on YouTube, but I never did. And part of this journey as well is I've been filming myself for a couple months now, and actually for a couple years, but consistently I've been filming myself for a couple months and diving into expressing myself through the camera and getting comfortable with the camera and learning how to work with what I have. And sometimes like adjusting into my 30s. I have strengthened my confidence. I have strengthened my self-worth. I have become more available to learning things. I've become okay with failing and trying again and not labeling myself as a failure. I'm learning to take things slower, learning how to digest the information and things that I go through in life, because the type of creator that I am, I'm like, give me all of it. I have an idea, let's go. And part of the process is allowing the art to unfold, and at the same time having positive self-talk and reflection to myself, because I feel like when I go slow in life and like when I trust the process, I have this inner dialogue telling me that like I'm giving up on myself like I did when I was younger. I'm not going to act upon, I'm going to procrastinate. And presently I'm over here affirming myself that that is not true. Going slow and taking your time and trusting the process and learning how to be guided through my inner feelings and my inner knowings is a process that I've had to learn how to trust and let it evolve and do its thing, because whenever those thoughts come up, I have to like tell myself, for the past 20 years you've been doing it a certain way and it served you, but like it hasn't fulfilled you to a level that following yourself will fulfill. And trusting the process has actually been more fulfilling than like bullying myself into productivity. And so here I am, just like completely in awe of the milestones from winter to spring and the steps that have been taken. I feel as though I've learned things that take a very long time or have taken a very long time, and I've learned them in like 3 months. And I don't think, let me put this into words. I used to believe that the reflections of my accomplishments would make me feel a certain way, as though like I made it, or I created that ultimate thing I've always wanted to create. And it seems that every time I create something or practice a skill, as long as it's aligned with my highest excitement, I find that I create it and then like it all goes back to square one and I want to create again. And then it's like, I made it. And then like the bar just keeps going higher and higher, or deeper and deeper. And learning how to trust that is the process, and that there is no like any point in time where you've made it. There's just, you like expand yourself to be more available to other people and to nature and to the creative flow and process, that I am here just as a vessel, an instrument, to let the divine or let the universe or let art or whatever inspiration come through and create. But when I am not in line with who I am or my instrument or my self-worth or confidence or just the willingness to express without the inner dialogue telling me that it's stupid, that no one wants to listen to me, that I have nothing to share, there really is no purpose, and then like my inner guru that I listen to or I've formulated for myself is like, nothing matters anyways, create whatever you want. But at the same time I feel like I'm defending my creation, and instead of just like putting my creation out there and letting it be whatever it has to be, I'm like preparing myself for rejection, because I'm rejecting me on some level. I'm still to this day, I think this is how it's going to be until like I die. But there's always going to be like little parts of you that you have to like act upon that you once rejected of yourself. So for example, I have made many videos, and I can't say that I have posted one that truly exposed myself as a human to this online platform. And I think like the moment I do that, that's when the practice of self-rejection starts to like dwindle, because I feel like the hardest part is stepping onto that stage and stepping into that moment. Because once you're in the moment, it's here. You can't protect or judge yourself against the moment, because now you're in it. You can reflect on it, that's a whole nother topic, but I'm talking about like, I feel as though I've been a person in my life that's always been like behind the curtain, pushing everyone else on stage and affirming them and seeing the beauty and talent in them, and I'm like, go get it. But as soon as it's my turn, I'm like, yeah, no, I'd rather stay back here. And I feel in this season of my life that I'm getting goosebumps right now as I'm speaking. I feel as though I'm going to be stepping out from behind the curtain and onto the stage, and that's the next start of my journey. This part of my journey that has been like behind the stage, behind the curtain, behind the camera, is a stage I feel so comfortable. Whoa! Hold on, don't move. I feel very comfortable behind the stage, behind the curtain. I feel very comfortable with the people that I've been able to uplift and sponsor and support and just be available to. And I'm grateful for the people who have been that to me as well. But like, my role in life is about to change, and it should, and I want it to. It's just like the scariest part to go out on. Put yourself out there for other people to see, because like once that starts, there is potential. And now I want to smoke. Watch a whole nother vibe come out. Watch. You watch. I mean, this video already feels like it's calm, and then it's like a spark of excitement. It's like reading a book. It's like reading a book. Nothing ever stays the same. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna have to re-roll it. Poopy. I will be right back. Actually gonna put you down because I am terrified that the wind's gonna... Here, watch that. Woo. All right, I'm back. My blunt was not rolled right, or my joint. And then this morning, I had my greens in my like cup with a glass straw, and we were walking out the door. Me and my kids were walking out the door to take them to school, and I'm standing still, and I just drop the cup, and my glass straw just like shatters all over the floor, and I have my greens all over my carpet and splattered all over my wall. And I was like, what in the world? Okay, happy full moon, I see you. And now the weather's starting to heat up because of the sun. So nice. Oh, it's so nice. Well, I am back in town. I just came back from Atlanta, Georgia for a little staycation, mini vacation. It was about 5 hours away, not too bad. But just came back from Atlanta, Georgia. And honestly, the weather was rainy and cloudy, and I know how I get on those days. I'm very much like a hot drink, some movies and some writing, but like there was so much stress and I was so overstimulated that I was so excited for that weekend. All I wanted to do was go home. I was like over it because I was undergoing some things, and like I honored that as much as I wanted to go home, and honoring that part, also honoring the process of what was being uprooted and perspective shifting. And so now I'm home, and it was all cloudy, and like the sun came out, and it's great. I feel so much better. I feel more at home. I feel more alive. I still have like my lounge wear on. I haven't even changed for the day, nothing. So this is like the morning moments with me. So yeah, I don't really know what I want to do for the rest of the day. I have today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I am here at my house, and then Thursday I leave to go down to South Florida. It's like almost 4 hours away. So I'm going to be traveling Thursday morning, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm going to be gone for another 4 days. So I'm here for 4 days, and I'm going to go for 4 days, and celebrating my birthday with my family. And it just, I'm so happy that like things have been go, and that I'd rather be outside of my house than inside my house at this season in my life. As for like a couple years ago, my best friend was just telling me, he was like, all you wanted to do was stay inside, and he said I could be homeless and have no cares in the world. And I was like, yeah. And then whatever took place, and now I feel like I have my energy back. I don't feel as depressed. Like it comes in waves, but I wouldn't consider it depression. I would just consider it an undergoing, that there's things that need to come to the surface to be looked at, to be seen and acknowledged, so that we can allow it to speak its piece instead of shoving it back down. And like, come up, do your thing, and like, let's move on. Let's clear out the space so other things can fill it. And honestly, I don't want to sit in depression. That's not a place I like to be. Some people like that. Sometimes I can be very nostalgic and very like sad girl emo vibes. And sometimes that's a vibe, and sometimes I enjoy it. But overall, I rather be like up on a higher note and like see things from a creative, clear perspective. So yeah, I'm gonna smoke, because also when I travel I don't smoke. I only smoke at my house, so this is like a ritual I enjoy doing here at home. I'm not a social smoker. I'm not, yeah, I literally use it for my own practice and my own studies for writing and solo time. I don't like to be high around my family. I don't like to be high around my kids. I don't like it. I feel like the world is so intense, and then when I smoke, it just like, I don't have space within myself to hold. All that is what happens. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna listen to some Bashar and some other people, and just do my morning flow. Maybe one day I'll vlog my morning flow, but not today. I'm not feeling it today. I just like wanted to pop on here, talk about the full moon and a little bit of where I'm at, and capture this je ne sais quoi moment of my life. So yeah, until the next video. Oh, I did speak in another video before this one about like all the little bumps and testings, or like things. When you ask for change, the universe gives you things to respond differently. So when you change your response to things, your life starts to change. But if you always respond to them in the same way, you kind of get like the same thing back. It's kind of like accepting bad behavior or a toxic relationship. If you keep accepting the behaviors of something that is not good for you, you're just going to get more of that. No matter where you look, within yourself, within the family, within another romantic partner, etc., etc., you get what I'm saying. So I've been practicing changing my response to things that just normally pop up, every normal life stuff. So in that last video, I have more to add to that, and I see some like fruits that I've produced from changing with. I just feel like the universe is hitting me with like a bunch of little hiccups right now. It's like bam, 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 like she's on a roll, like let's go, let's hit her with some more like things, because this is how I do it. Anywho, I'll come back to that. Have a good morning.